just remember that it's going to look however it is you need it to look in this moment. And as you shift, the rituals are going to shift. And they're going to be there to support you in whatever phase it is you are in on your journey. Hey guys, it's Michelle Brianna. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is not your first time around the block. So I want to talk about rituals and routines today. This is something that's been coming up for me as I've been looking at and feeling called toward making adjustments to my rituals. And it got me really thinking about the way that we approach them. Your ritual should be a reflection of you, and it should be the things that really speak to you individually in your uniqueness. So we see people who have these really elaborate rituals sometimes, and that's totally okay because that may be exactly what it is that they need. But we have to also be mindful about our current situation and where we currently are. And we have to really look at what is realistic for us, what is accessible for us. So if it is not available to you to be able to get up 2 hours earlier in order to complete your morning ritual, that is totally okay. If all you can spare is 30 minutes, then you can craft your ritual around that 30 minutes, and it can look however you want it to look. That may mean getting out of the bed and starting with taking a few deep breaths, and then going to the windows and opening up the blinds to get some light on you. You may sit and maybe read for a few, or read an affirmation or write an affirmation, and maybe that is all it is that you need to get yourself going. And I want to tell you that whatever it is you end up putting together, it is exactly what it is that you need. And we should not be comparing what our ritual looks like versus someone else's ritual, because it's not a competition. Everyone is in their own individual journey and walking their own path. And it is totally okay for it to look different than anyone else's. It's not supposed to look the same. And the way that you really go about discovering what rituals work for you is by trying different ones out. And there's a lot of different things that you can do to add the pieces together for your rituals. It may look like meditation, and meditation can look a lot of different ways. It doesn't necessarily just have to be sitting in silence and going inward. Your meditation may be walking. Your meditation may be breathing. Your meditation may be free writing. Anything that gets you in the flow and present is a meditation. So there's a lot of room with what that could look like. Breath work has many variations to it. That could be something that you incorporate too. A new one for me that I've been incorporating into my rituals lately is movement and dance. I've been feeling out of my body a bit for the last couple weeks now, and I've been feeling like I'm missing that connection, the connection to my physical body, and really being in tune with how my body feels and how emotions feel in my body, and recognizing how my body talks to me. And I've been learning a lot about embodiment and embodiment practices and the art of ecstatic dance and belly dancing and all of these beautiful ways that we can move our bodies to really embrace and feel and be in that embodiment. So I've been adding in some dance into my ritual. And what I love about creating rituals is that they are for you and they shift as you shift. So this new edition of dance, it's not something that I do every single day. It's something that I'm adding in when I'm feeling really disconnected. that's how I'm feeling called to use it now. And as I keep using this and using dance and being in dance, it may end up being something that I start doing every single day. But our rituals are loose and they flow. And that's what's so beautiful about them is I don't have to be in my head trying to force myself to add this thing in as something that I do. I'm being intuitive with it in the moment for right now. And when I feel I need it, I have it as something that I can bring in and use that in order to bring me back to myself and bring me back to what feels at home for me. And the more that you start to do something, you realize whether this is something that you enjoy. Is this something that I actually like? Is this something that really does make me connect? And if it's not, maybe what changes can I do to it? Or maybe I can tweak this here or tweak this here, or maybe it's not this kind of music, maybe it's that kind of music. There are so many ways that we can make our rituals so yummy and juicy and just perfect for us. So give yourself grace and don't get caught up in how you think it's supposed to look. Just remember that it's going to look however it is you need it to look in this moment. And as you shift, the rituals are going to shift. And they're going to be there to support you in whatever phase it is you are in on your journey. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.